Review of the Samsung QN900A Neo QLED 8K TV. Samsung's QN900A Neo QLED 8K TV offers stunning picture quality, exceptional color and brightness, terrific sound, and the deepest blacks in a design that's unmatched. Apart from its new lighting technology, the QN900A provides excellent image quality thanks to its 8K display which, thanks to its AI-based Neo Quantum processor 8K, is incredibly adept at upscaling content from 1080p and 4K. In most cases, the QN900A's price will be too much for most people, especially the 85-inch model we reviewed here. However, for those of you with the money, the QN900A Neo QLED 8K TV is the current benchmark for top-end televisions. When you see the QN900A for the first time, you can't help but be blown away by its minimalist design, which aims to make everything but what you're watching disappear. The first thing you'll notice about the TV is its bare bezel, which is less than a millimeter thick, 0.9 millimeters. This was possible thanks to a new matrixing technology that claims to shrink the space between the pixels and the bezel. You might wonder where the QN900A's speakers are, as they're not visible from the front. They're actually found along its left and right edges, housing an 80-watt 6.2.2 channel system. That's 10 speakers. Still a smarter option than awkwardly plugging several cables into the back of the TV itself, especially if you're wall mounting it, and the QN900A gives you the additional bonus of being able to attach the One Connect box directly to the back of the stand if you can't hide it. The TV has 4 HDMI ports, one of which supports eARC, plus 3x USB 2.0 ports, 1x Ethernet port, 1x optical output and an RF antenna input. Although the QN900A is anti-reflection, we found it nearly impossible to take a picture of the set's black levels without the light from a nearby window reflecting back at us. Besides that, Samsung's QN900A Neo QLED 8K is a television that's class-leading in terms of design. With almost no bezels at all, speaker grills you can only see from the side, and a minimalist stand that also provides functionality, the QN900A is a TV that every TV manufacturer should aspire to. If you've owned or used a Samsung TV in the last few years, you'll get a sense of what to expect from the QN900A's Smart Tizen OS. With a simple press of the home button on the remote, your favorite apps and sources can be accessed horizontally from the bottom edge of the display. The QN900A's remote has dedicated Netflix and Amazon Prime Video buttons. Samsung's Neo QLED 8K's remote is quite similar to what it's been offering with its other TVs for the past few years, with one major difference: it no longer needs batteries. A panel on the rear is able to absorb light, both natural and artificial, to keep itself charged. Samsung Neo QLED TVs feature LEDs that are 1/40th the size of their traditional size, boosting brightness and black levels. Since the LEDs are smaller, they achieve more precision and less blooming, so it should be much less of an issue to see light areas bleed into darker areas. Smaller LEDs achieve better precision and less blooming, so it should be easier to see light areas bleed into dark areas. We notice some light bleed in a scene near the beginning of the film, when Alita is looking at her new mechanical body. The image below shows some light bleeding from her chest plates to the bottom black bar. Of course, we didn't notice this anywhere else, and it's fair to say that the highlights here are especially bright. However, it shows that light bleeding can happen even with mini LEDs. We didn't notice this anywhere else, and we have to say that the highlights here are particularly bright. Thanks to Samsung's multi-intelligence AI, the QN900A consistently produced images that looked better than their source. We're not saying it rendered any 4K content to look like native 8K, but it made it look better than Ultra HD when viewed up close. Samsung provided us with its new Q950A soundbar for the purpose of our review, but we limited our use of it so we could get a better feel for the built-in sound of the Neo QLED. Speakers on the QN900A are integrated into the left and right sides. You won't hear any audio coming from the back of the TV, but Samsung's much heralded Object Tracking Sound Pro feature makes it easy to track sounds from left to right. However, when it comes to a truly convincing three-dimensional soundscape, the TV's built-in speakers can't hold a candle to a Dolby Atmos-capable soundbar or hi-fi setup. However, the TV's built-in speakers can't compete with a Dolby Atmos-capable soundbar or hi-fi setup when it comes to creating a three-dimensional soundscape.